What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's happening, guys? Happy Thursday. Happy Halloween. It's we're going into November tomorrow, but yeah, today's Halloween. Um it's supposed to be really, really rainy and kind of windy today, so I'm not too sure if we're gonna get trick-or-treaters. Um don't tell anyone, but I dove into our Halloween candy and more than half of it's gone already. What? Yeah, I have a sweet tooth sometimes, and I went to Sam's Club. I don't know if you guys know what Sam's Club is, but it's like Costco basically, and you buy everything in the bulk. And I went to get baby formula one day, and I ended up, my wife's like, make sure you get some Halloween candy. Well, that was 3 weeks ago, and like an idiot, I tore into it, and we may not have enough today, but we'll see. Anywho, welcome back to the channel. Happy Halloween for all those who celebrate it with their kids. Hope you guys have fun today. So today, didn't really know what I wanted to wear, and I was going through my collection, and um, I was like, you know what? Let me do a top 10 dumb reach list. Dumb reach fragrances are sort of like signature scents, but like very much mediocre, casual type of stuff. It's if you're in a pinch and you don't know really what to wear, I have 10 that are just like really, really overall just pretty good fresh fragrances. They're mostly fresh. There's some of them that are spicy a little bit. They're all a little different. Um, Mostly designers. I think I have one niche one in here. But dumb reach fragrances are usually just, you're running errands, or, you really don't know what to wear, and it's something that, you won't get sick of, and if you don't know what you want to wear, you can just reach for, you know, that one dumb reach fragrance. So I got 10 of them. So 10 dumb reach fragrances. And this actually sparked my scent of the day, so I'll get into that. But yeah, here's my top 10 dumb reach fragrances. What? Number one, this one sparked, like I said, this one sparked my idea. It's from Hugo Boss. It's Boss Bottled Infinite. This is basically their blue fragrance. Very, very mass appealing. I think they did this really, really well. They took the Boss Bottle DNA and they made it a blue fragrance and mass appealing and just kind of freshened it up. You're still getting the apple and the cinnamon up top. This is heavy on the lavender. You can kind of tell the juice is like purple. But it's very lavender heavy, Boss Bottled. And it has that signature note in the Boss Bottle DNA, the olive wood. I know the olive wood has, they're in a lot of the Boss Bottles. Because I was actually going to wear Boss Bottled Intense EDP today, and then I'm like, you know what? I work in an office. This would actually be a little bit better. So, yeah, really, really good, fresh. It's about a 6 to 8 hour fragrance. I mean, it gets the job done. Definitely one of my favorite dumb reach fragrances. I haven't really reached for it in a bit, but today, it's a little windy, it's a little cool out. It's Halloween, and I'm like, you know what? It's purple. Halloween is purple. I just was like, let's just grab it. So let me just put a couple more sprays on. This is some really good stuff. Probably I don't know if it's like their best selling Boss Bottled, because I know they pushed it quite a bit in the past 5 years. So I actually have Boss Bottled Absolute on the way, so keep your eye out for that. But anyway, Boss Bottled Infinite to start us off, and this is my signature. What? It's my scent of the day today. Boss Bottled Infinite. Next, again, this one I won't cover too much. Versace Dylan Blue. Signature scent worthy. Fresh, a little aquatic. It's got ambroxan, a little smoky in the dry down, a little spicy with the saffron note. Little tonka bean at the bottom. This is a really good stuff. You can easily go nose blind to this. This is 8+ hour fragrance for an eau de toilette concentration. This thing has got some really good staying power, and you can definitely overwhelm your nose with this if you spray too heavy. Less is more with this one, but you still get that out the shower smell, but it has a matureness to it. A lot of people say this is a very youthful fragrance, which it can be, but once it dries down, I think this made my one of the best dry down videos in my collection. Um, I don't know if you can see the dent. Probably not. The dent's right here. Backup bottle worthy. Dumb Reach signature scent. Very, very good. Black pepper in the middle, Embroxin. It's an Embroxin bomb. It's basically you take Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, and this is what you get. Minus all the fruity stuff. So, yeah, Versace Dylan Blue. You can pick this up. It's at the rack stores. It's everywhere. So, check that one out if you haven't. Next, Vince Camuto. Kind of middle of the pack type of stuff. When I think Dumb Reach, I think Vince Camuto. And I think of Vince Camuto Homme. Fresh, spicy. He's got a gin and tonic kind of vibe to it. Little juniper berry. It's got an ozone note. It's very fresh, airy. A little spicy. It's very synthetic. Very cheap. But when you think of Dumb Reach, you think of Vince Camuto Homme. You could find this at the rack stores for $20 or less. You can actually go with the intense version of this, Vince Camuto Homme Intenso. It's a little bit more spicy, a little bit more. It's basically very cranked up oil concentration of this. So this is some good stuff. I know I typically wear this out the shower, but like if I'm running errands or something, go to the store and I just want to wear something, like a Dumb Reach fragrance, I'm going to reach for this. So, yeah, it's citrus fresh spicy. Very, very good. It could be signature scent for some of you guys. It's some good stuff. So, Vince Camuto Homme. Longevity, I get about maybe 4 to 6 hours on this. You'll have to reapply it throughout the day. It's not a big performer. But yeah, very, very inoffensive, very fresh, very just overall, it's a good Dumb Reach. Vince Camuto Homme. Next, I got another Hugo Boss one. This one, actually, I might have to get another bottle soon, but probably one of the most popular, budget-friendly rack store purchases that you could find on the market right now for the last maybe 5 years. It's Hugo Reversed. Elysium Parfum Cologne from Raja Dove. Basically, you get that vibe. This, to me, smells a little stronger than Raja Dove's Elysium Parfum Cologne. That one's a little bit more airy, but this one you get the grapefruit and bergamot, heavy citrus up top, rosemary in the mid, and then you get this vetiver, Haitian vetiver at the bottom. It's pretty linear, citrusy and woodsy and fresh, a little fruity, a little spicy too. But yeah, I typically wear this out the shower. But this is actually a really good Dumb Reach and signature scent. This I get about 6 to 7 hours on. So I want to try to see if I can find the dent on here. I don't know. I know there's maybe less than half of this left. So, and I know that the Hugo Man line, they recently went into like these cocktail mixer type of. Thought I had a bottle of it here. It's on my shelf. They switched the bottle presentation, so they got rid of the canteen, presentation. And I heard they reformulated this year. So I got to get my nose on that. I'm not exactly sure. I heard it's a little different. I don't exactly remember the notes off the top of my head what the 2024 version is, but if I see it for a good price, less than $30, I'll pay for it. I won't pay anything over that. I'll pick that up and just kind of compare. But These are at the rack stores for about $20 to $25 still. You can pick them up easy. Ross Dress for Less, Burlington. Those are the two you're mainly going to find them at. So Hugo Boss, Hugo Reversed. Next, Bentley. Bentley is a good dumb reach type of brand. It's a car brand. I've spoke briefly about this one. I don't have any of the other ones in the line, but it's from the Bentley Momentum line. It's Bentley Momentum Unlimited. This is some really good stuff. I normally wear it out the shower, but this is a great office scent. This is a great, it's one of the best dumb reaches that you can find. It's got green apple, a little cardamom up top. You guys know I don't like cardamom, but in this, it's really, really good. A little grapefruit, vetiver, cedarwood, sandalwood in the mid, and then there's leather and ambroxan in the dry down. It's not an ambroxan bomb, but it still gives it some staying power. The leather is not really heavy in the dry down. I always think if you think of Versace Man Fresh and you add leather and just darken it up a little bit, this is what you're going to get. It doesn't smell 1-to-1. It's maybe like 60% Versace Man Fresh and then 40% it does its own thing. This is really good. It almost makes me want to wear this one today because it's really good. I mean, it's a light. It's kind of like it's a blue fragrance, but it's kind of like a light blue. Let me put it in the air. Yeah, this is masculine, but it's not like old man smell. It's very fresh, very woodsy, a little spicy. I mean, it's one of the best office dumb reach fragrances that you can buy. I've worn this a couple times in the office. I've had this for a couple years. I'm a huge fan of this one. Probably in the $30 range, maybe sub $30 range you can find this at. As far as I know, it's not discontinued, but Bentley, probably my favorite car brand for fragrances. So check that out. Bentley Momentum Unlimited. Again, I haven't tried any of the other in the line. I haven't tried the regular, the intense, or the unbreakable. So I have to get my nose on that. But this one, I'm good with. Bentley for men. Sorry. Bentley Momentum Unlimited. Next. This one's an old school one a little bit. It's been around for 25 years, just about, this year. Came out in 1999. It's Carolina Herrera, 212 Men. Found this at the rack store for about $30. Very green, very fresh, spicy. I mean, when you think green, fresh, spicy, this is a good one. And it deserves to be in this list. It's a great dumb reach. There have been times where I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to wear. I want to wear something fresh, but I don't want something like weak. For this being 25 years old, and for being cheap, this lasts about 8 hours on me. Very, very relaxing kind of scent. Very fresh. It's got a grass and citrus leaf note up top. Lavender, spices, musk, sandalwood. It's a little floral. It's got gardenia in it. But it's good. I mean, it reminds me of like kind of not shower gel, but like it's very clean and a little soapy smelling. But I really like it. Very good spring scent. Very good for the spring season since it's very green. But yeah, I found this at Ross Dress for Less for maybe $30, a little less than $30 for it's a 50 ml. So, and the sprays are huge. So. Good stuff. Dumb reach. This is another. I picked out some good dumb reaches, man. And a lot of this could be a signature scent for you guys. But for me, this is like, if I don't know what to wear and I gotta like I'm in a pinch. This is one of those ones I'll gravitate to. So Carolina Herrera 212 Men. You see in the rack stores. Is it a safe blind buy? Yeah, because I wouldn't spend the money to sample this. So check it out. They still might be popping up at the rack stores, and especially with Christmas coming up, this one may pop up. So if you don't have it, it's still on discounters. You can find it for a really good price. But yeah, 212 Men, Carolina Herrera. All right, next, it's a niche one. It's needs no introduction. It's MANCERA Cedrat Boise. Signature scent worthy. If there's one to do it all in this list, it's going to be this one. I have another one that's kind of similar in the same, not scent, but like it does the same job. Black currant lemon, spicy leather, very woody, fruity woody, musky. It's got oak moss at the dry down. This is some really good stuff. This is an older bottle. This is the screw top bottle. I got this a couple years back. Great entry level niche fragrance. It in the opening it gives off an Inventus vibe, but it does its own thing after when it dries down. It's a little sweet at the bottom with the vanilla and the oak moss and the leather. This is some really, really good stuff, guys. Anyone new to this hobby, it's always been recommended as an entry level niche fragrance. Sample it, get your nose on it. I ended up blind buying this, and I really, really liked it. Not saying that you should blind buy it, but if you were to blind buy a MANCERA, this would be the one to do. So, yeah, longevity 8 to 12 hours. In the deep dry down, it gets really woody and musky, and like a little the vanilla is very, very present. So this is really good stuff, and a good dumb reach belongs in this list. It's more of a signature scent, but it's signature scents can be dumb reaches too. So MANCERA Cedrat Boise. Next, ARMAF with the Club de Nuit line. I was gonna put the Club de Nuit Intense Man in there. I have the limited edition Parfum. And then I'm like, you know what? This gives you the best of both worlds of Aventus and Sauvage. It's the Urban Man Elixir. This, if you don't know if you want to wear Aventus or Sauvage, this basically does the job for you. Again, this could be a signature scent, but it's more of a dumb reach for me because sometimes I'm like, I want to do Aventus, but maybe I want to do Sauvage, and it's more heavy on Sauvage, but the opening, you're going to get jasmine, pink pepper, bergamot up top, orange blossom. You're going to kind of get the Aventus opening, but then it will really dry down into a sweeter, it'll dry down into like a sweeter Sauvage. Lavender, saffron, geranium, vetiver, ambroxan, amber, patchouli. It's got a lot going on with it, but it's to sweeten it up and to shorten it up. It's Aventus Sauvage hybrid. Basically, what you're gonna get. But it leans. I would say it's more 70% Sauvage, 30% Aventus. So that's what they were going for on this. You can find this for maybe $30 to $40. 8 to 10 hours easy on this. This really sticks to the skin, and it's got some staying power. Yeah, it's a little fruity, sweet. It's a fruity Sauvage, basically, but it's got that Aventus type of vibe in it, too. It's very mass appealing. It takes two of the most popular blue fragrances and just puts it in a bottle. So, yep. ARMAF Club de Nuit Man, Urban Man Elixir. Check that one out. If you like Sauvage and Aventus, good blind buy. So, check that out. All right, two more. I've been wearing this a lot since I've gotten it the last month or two. perfect for this kind of season, but all around, this would be a great dumb reach. Again, it's one of these fragrances that if I don't know what to wear, I just gravitate towards. It's Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Red. I honestly think after spending a lot of time with this, you can tell with the dent. I know some people say Royale X would be a good one to start with for the Zaharoff line because it's a little bit more mass appealing. It's fresh. I'm going to say this one would be because this is like a do-it-all. It's fresh. It's aquatic. It's warm. It's spicy. It's woody. I mean, it's considered a signature scent for me, but it's also considered a dumb reach for me as well. I have officially decided that I like this just a little bit better than Seraphim Blue. Seraphim Blue is good for the summer and like out the shower type stuff. In the cold, it's not really going to cut through. That's where this comes in. This can do well in the higher heat weather, warmer weather. It can go in the cooler weather as well. And you know, I don't need a bunch of sprays if I'm doing running errands or stuff like that. I could just put a couple sprays on and, you know, you could wear this casually. You can dress this up, dress this down. I felt like it needed to be in this list because I have been gravitating towards it more because a lot of times I don't know what to wear. And then this is very front and center in my collection. This is in the front of my Zaharoff collection. So I'm always looking at it. I eventually do need to move it back, but good stuff. Heavy on the pink pepper. You still get the eucalyptus. It's got a red seaweed note in it. It's just very, very good. It's I don't know. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorite pickups of the year. I'll do an end of the year pickup video. This is definitely going to make at least the top 2. If not, this might be my favorite this year. So we'll see. But yeah, get your nose on it. Get a sample. It's 3 milliliter spray samples on George's website, zaharoff.com. There's $7. Get your nose on it. Sample it. That's what I did. I sampled it, and then I ended up buying a bottle. So Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Red. Very, very good release this year. And last but not least, ultimate dumb reach. Ultimate kind of classic. Just, it's one of those brands and fragrances that, like, it's been around since the early 90s. Aqua Dejo. The Aqua Dejo line. It's so popular. It's still popular. They've been reformulating a lot of them, but I'm going to go with the one that's the dumb reach, middle of the pack. It's the Eau de Parfum. I think this is the ultimate dumb reach Aqua Dejo. I could have put the original in, but I don't have the original anymore. I ended up giving that one to my nephew because he really, really liked it. And I have most of the flankers. And this one, if you have this one, you don't really need the original. But if you are a collector like me and want the whole line, you know, eventually I'll get that one back, and I guess they reformulate. What? Turn on a damn speak and stop flapping your gums so quick. What? I heard they reformulated the original this year, so I got to get my nose on that. But yeah, this takes the original DNA, cranks up the oil concentration a bit. There's more. There's a mandarin orange in here, sage, geranium, a little lavender. Haitian vetiver and a little bit of patchouli at the bottom. It gets a little earthy. There's a crispness, what? to this. It's a little fizzy, which I like. But it still keeps its core DNA and it just kind of gives it a little modern touch to it. This one and Profondo are very, very similar. That one's a little bit more leans blue. Like a very blue mass appealing. It's got a little bit of an ozone note. I think there might be Ambroxan in that one as well, but this one's a little bit more classy. This is more middle of the pack, signature scent worthy all year round. This could cut through the heat, cut through the cold, running errands, just out and about, just don't know what you want to wear. And it's like, Aqua Dejo is always the one that's there for the in a pinch, you know. So in this one, I honestly think it's probably one of their most universal, well-rounded. I don't know if it's my favorite, but this is some really good stuff. I really, really enjoy this. I had to do this one last because, you know, Aqua Dejo is just a very, very classic and Hall of Fame worthy type stuff. I mean, one of the most popular scent DNAs ever created. And it'll always be timeless. They'll never stop making Aqua Dejo. But the Eau de Parfum, I had to add in. You can add in any of them, really, for a dumb reach. But I would say this is probably going to be the best one as far as the dumb reach. So, Aqua Dejo Eau de Parfum. You can actually find this in the Ross just for less. I found a 4-ounce bottle for like 80 or 90 bucks. So keep your eyes peeled on that because they have this and the Parfum popping up at the rack stores. Kind of weird, but you're not going to get a better deal than what they are at the rack store. So, yeah. Aqua Dejo Eau de Parfum. And that's it. That's my list. I think I made some really good choices in this list. This it's mostly fresh stuff, but I like my freshies. A lot of these have a little bit more in depth with them. But you know, when you're in a pinch and trying to, you know, go about your day and you don't know what to wear, and you know, you're like me and you sit in front of your collection, you're like, then you start sniffing and then you overwhelm your nose, but then it's like you get stuff like this, you know, and you kind of want to go, you just grab and go and you don't regret it. So that to me is what dumb reach fragrances are. And these are all masculine stuff. Women could probably pull some off some of these, but they're all geared towards men. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys have any of these, if you like them, if you don't like them. I love these. Are they going to be backup bottle worthy? Some of them are, some of them aren't. But it was just really nice to talk about them. So, again, let me know if you have any of these. Let me know what you're wearing in the comments. Also, I went through my analytic data on my channel, and apparently 97% of my viewers are not subscribed to me. So, if you are watching this, please like and subscribe. If you like my content and you keep gravitating towards it, just subscribe because I come out with videos daily every morning. So I would appreciate if you give me a like, comment, and subscribe. I know I rant about it at the end of my videos and it's like my signature thing, but it really would help the algorithm just kind of get me out there a little bit. I am getting more subscribers by the day, but I like doing this, and it ain't for money. I mean, if the opportunity came about, obviously that's something that I have to research. I'm a research guy. I'm a data guy, but I'm not fake. You know, I like doing this. This is fun for me. It's a part of my morning routine. So anyway, I appreciate everybody that has followed me so far. And, you know, I'll be back probably tomorrow with another video. So anywho, like I just said, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, what? And that's the bottom line, what? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And happy Halloween, what?